To discuss this furthermore, joining us from Brussels is political analyst Mr. Mohammed Rajai. Good evening, Mr. Rajai.
Good evening.
Mr. Rajai, how do you assess the European Union's response to the new U.S. tariffs?
Mrs. von der Leyen, the president of the EU Commission, said that the Commission is preparing now countermeasures against USA. But I think that this will take many times, many days, even weeks. But she said also that the EU is going to negotiate. She said that we have to keep doors open so as to negotiate with the USA administration. But the problem is that many ministers in this administration are against these negotiations. The Minister of Finance said today that EU has to admit these measures and not to take measures, countermeasures against USA. For this, it's going to be difficult to Europeans to negotiate, and the situation of the European Union, inside the European Union, many problems. Some countries cannot agree to take measures against USA. For this, I think the European Union is going to face, as said the French Prime Minister, that it's going to be a disaster, not only for EU or France, but also for the United States. Some experts said that there's going to be more unemployment, more inflation, not also in EU, but all over the world, even in the United States.
Given the strong opposition on the U.S. tariffs, do you foresee any coordinated global efforts to counteract the impact of these tariffs? And also, how might this influence future international trade relations, in your opinion?
I think that global coordinate efforts to counteract the impact of these tariffs is going to be difficult also because many other countries has conflicts between them, and especially between China and EU. For this, it's going to be difficult to face together USA. And the American president, make distinction between these countries. For example, for Great Britain, he imposed 10%. Other countries, sometimes 25%, others more than 40%. And the interests of these countries are not the same. For this, I don't think that the other countries are going to face together USA.
With President Trump's justification of these tariffs as payback for unfair trade policies, how likely is it that we will see an escalation into a broader trade war?
Many experts said that President Trump gave false statistics. It was not true what he said about commercial balance between USA and other countries. And he said that since many years, USA is paying for other countries, especially the countries like Canada and the European Union. But many European statistics showed that it's not true. For this, the American president is going to face many problems, even inside USA. And other problem is that it's not only a commercial war. It's going to be also a financial war. President Trump wants to drop dollar so as to make American products more competitive than the other countries. And this also is going to make many problems in the stock markets. And I think all the countries in the world are going to suffer from these measures.
Well, Mr. Rajai, thank you for sharing with us your personal input. That was our correspondent. Political analyst from Brussels, Mohammed.